Stock futures flat as indexes exit winning month and investors look to Fed meeting, CNBC. Investors are looking to the Fed meeting this week. Stock futures are flat Monday night as traders leave behind a winning month and look ahead to the Federal Reserve's interest rate decision on Wednesday. Futures tied to the Dow Jones Industrial AVA plus 1634 CHARS. SNL spoofs Kanye West's rejection by Skechers. Peloton. TJ Maxx. USA Today. SNL Weekend Update took aim at companies dumping Kanye West who weren't associated with him, including a fake commercial for Skechers sneakers. Jack Harlow was the rapper hosting and performing on Saturday Night Live, but Kanye West was omnipresent on Saturday's satirical sketch show. During the Weekend Update segment, host Colin Jost F. plus 2755 CHARS. Stock futures flat as indexes exit winning month and investors look to Fed meeting, CNBC. Investors are looking to the Fed meeting this week. Stock futures are flat Monday night as traders leave behind a winning month and look ahead to the Federal Reserve's interest rate decision on Wednesday. Futures tied to the Dow Jones Industrial AVA plus 1634 CHARS. Even less than recommended amounts of caffeine while pregnant could impact your child's life, CNN. Even small amounts of caffeine while pregnant could impact a child's height into early childhood. A new study found. Experts share what this means for the population and how to cut back effectively. Editor's note. Sign up for CNN's Eat But Better, Mediterranean Style. Our 8-part guide shows you a delicious expert-backed eating lifestyle that will boost your health for life. Starting the day. Plus 4260 CHARS. Happy Halloween 2022 from NASA. NASA. Null. Your browser isn't supported anymore. Update it to get the best YouTube experience and our latest features. Learn more. Remind me later. Brian Harsin fired, who will be Auburn's new football coach? ESPN. There is no shortage of big names to keep an eye on as Auburn looks for its next football coach. Brian Harsin survived Auburn's university inquiry in February. He couldn't survive what happened on the field in September and October. Harsin is out as Auburn's coach just 8 games into his SECO. Plus 9020 CHARS. NVIDIA RTX 4090 PCIe 3.0 versus 4.0 x 16 and 5.0 feet scaling benchmarks. Gamers Nexus. Sponsor. Montech Sky One Lite on Amazon. https Geni.us/sucks2. This testing is for PCIe generations on the NVIDIA RTX 4090 GPU. We're benchmarking PCIe 3.0 x 16. Null. Are airlines ready for the holiday travel season? WCCO. CBS Minnesota. In less than a month the holiday travel season will pick up, and airlines are anticipating a record number of flyers. But they'll also be trying to avoid the null. Kanye West storms out of Saints soccer game after heated exchange with parent, TMZ. Kanye West was very clearly agitated on social media over the weekend. But his anger was also apparent at his son's soccer game, getting into a heated exchange with another parent. Kanye West was very clearly agitated on social media over the weekend. But his anger was also apparent at his son's soccer game, getting into a heated exchange with another parent. We've obtained Vi. Plus 1020 chars. UNC. Harvard affirmative action programs seem endangered by Supreme Court. The Washington Post. After nearly 5 hours of oral argument, the admissions programs at Harvard College and the University of North Carolina at Chapel Hill seemed endangered. Comment on this story. Conservative justices on Monday seemed open to ending decades of Supreme Court precedent allowing race-conscious admission decisions at colleges and universities. Repeatedly X. Plus 10127 chars. Pig's heart took longer to generate a beat in transplant patient. The Wall Street Journal. Genetically modified pig's heart transplanted into man who later died took longer to generate heartbeat than typical pig and human hearts. A genetically modified pig heart transplanted into a severely ill person took longer to generate a heartbeat than those of typical pig or human hearts. Research showed. Another potential challenge foe. Plus 433 chars. The world's most powerful rocket finally returns after a 3-year absence. Ars Technica. Was the Falcon Heavy a mistake by SpaceX? In large, Falcon Heavy clears the tower during its maiden flight on February 6, 2018. 93 with 70 posters participating. As early as Tuesday morning, the Falcon Heavy will take flight for the first T. Plus 5799 chars. Cooper Kupp injury update. Rams All-Pro WR expected to play Week 9 after suffering ankle injury vs. 49ers. CBS Sports. Los Angeles should have its no. One weapon on the field versus the Bucs. The Rams lost Sunday's game to the 49ers, but they seem to have avoided an even bigger loss. Star wideout Cooper Kupp, who hurt his ankle late in the 31-14 defeat, did not suffer any structural damage. Plus 1786 chars. The Google Play Store's latest update is bigger than ever. Android police null. Biden claims oil companies are war profiteering as he floats windfall tax. Financial Times. U.S. President urges more production amid high petrol prices after ExxonMobil and Chevron earned tens of billions of dollars. U.S. President Joe Biden charged oil companies were profiteering from Russia's invasion of Ukraine as he threatened them with legislation to impose a windfall tax unless they increase output. His com. Plus 3050 chars. See all the best celebrity costumes for Halloween 2022 Harper's Bazaar. And many more of our new favorite celebrity Halloween costumes. Halloween may fall on a Monday this year, but that just means there are more days to get into the spooky spirit. Our favorite celebs started the festivities early, kicking off the Hallow weekend with S. Plus 6265 chars. Russia's war in Ukraine. Live updates. CNN. Russia launched a fresh barrage of missile strikes on key infrastructure facilities in Kyiv and other Ukrainian cities on Monday. Follow live updates here. Russia launched a fresh round of missile strikes across Ukraine on Monday, leaving many residents in Kyiv without access to water and electricity, as Ukrainians prepare for a harsh winter ahead. CN. Plus 1392 chars. 2 more studies find e-cigs raise risk of heart disease just as much as normal cigarettes. Daily Mail. 2 new U.S. federally funded studies indicate heart damage may happen even quicker in e-cigarette users than traditional tobacco smokers. In a worrying sign, vaping causes worrisome changes to people's blood pressure, heart rate and fitness levels. Research suggests 2 new federally funded studies indicate these changes happen even quicker in e-cigar. Plus 7017 Chars. Mars Moon mystery as strange structures found in fearful Phobos space.com. Understanding the interior structure of Phobos could be key in solving the mystery of its origin. Europe's Mars Express spacecraft has peered deeper into the subsurface of the Martian moon Phobos than ever before, finding hints of unknown structures that could be clues as to the moon's origin. M. Plus 4557 Chars. Bengals vs. Browns. Odds and predictions for Monday Night Football. The Action Network. Action Network's Chris Raybon previews the Cincinnati Bengals vs. Cleveland Browns on Monday Night Football in Week 8. The Bengals have lost the past 12 primetime road games, with their last win coming on deck 13-2012 in Philadelphia, dating all the way back to the 1998 season. They are 1-22 straight up. Sioux. And 5. Plus 3546 Chars. Microsoft loses between $100 to $200 on every Xbox it sells. Kotaku. Xbox boss Phil Spencer says the company recoups the losses by selling accessories and subscriptions. Video game consoles are very expensive pieces of computer hardware crammed into relatively small boxes and packaged with pricey controllers. So it's not surprising to hear that Microsoft isn't making M. Plus 2117 Chars. Video game news hound Nibble is leaving Twitter. IGN. One of gaming's most popular and reliable news aggregators is leaving Twitter. Nibellion announced the departure amid changes to the platform and other challenges. The prolific gaming industry news account, Nibble, announced their departure from Twitter earlier today. Nibble has been a prominent figure within the games industry on Twitter, often covering Big Even. Plus 2325 Chars. Roman Reigns and Brock Lesnar headline Raw. WWE Now. October 31, 2022 WWE. Roman Reigns heads to Raw. Brock Lesnar rolls through. Bianca Belair takes on Nikki Cross. And Matt Riddle meets Otis in a trick or street fight. Here's your null. Even less than recommended amounts of caffeine while pregnant could impact your child's life. CNN. Even small amounts of caffeine while pregnant could impact a child's height into early childhood. A new study found. Experts share what this means for the population and how to cut back effectively. Editor's note. Sign up for CNN's Eat But Better, Mediterranean Style. Our 8-part guide shows you a delicious expert-backed eating lifestyle that will boost your health for life. Starting the day. Plus 4260 Chars. How picking your nose could increase risk of Alzheimer's and dementia. New York Post. Don't go digging for gold in your golden years. Don't go digging for gold in your golden years. New research suggests that picking your nose could increase your risk of developing Alzheimer's disease and related dementia. Bacteria can travel THR plus 2623 Chars. Planet killer, asteroid spotted hiding in the Sun's glare, CNN. Astronomers have spotted 3 near-Earth asteroids that were lurking undetected within the glare of the Sun. One of the asteroids is the largest potentially hazardous object to Earth to be discovered in the last 8 years. Sign up for CNN's Wonder Theory Science newsletter. Explore the universe with news on fascinating discoveries, scientific advancements and more. Astronomers have spotted 3 near-Earth asteroids Th. plus 5592 Chars. Longtime NFL referee says Panthers' DJ Moore didn't deserve flag that led to brutal loss. Fox News. A longtime referee said that Panthers receiver DJ Moore should have never been flagged for excessive celebration, which led to a brutal loss against the Falcons. The Carolina Panthers looked like they pulled off a miracle in Atlanta on Sunday when P.J. Walker found DJ Moore for a Hail Mary touchdown with 13 seconds left in the game. An extra point would have L. plus 2765 Chars.